Bosses, when did your worst employee become your best hire? I was ready to fire Dennis after his third month at the warehouse. He showed up late almost every single day with some excuse about traffic or his alarm or his cat. His desk was a disaster zone covered in sticky notes and random papers that made no sense to anyone but him. He never followed the scheduling system I spent weeks implementing and instead kept everything in a beaten-up notebook he carried everywhere. Every time I tried to talk to him about procedure, he would nod and say he understood, but then go right back to doing things his own chaotic way. I started documenting everything to build a case for termination because this guy was clearly not cut out for logistics management. My assistant kept telling me to give him more time, but I had seen enough. Dennis was disorganized, unreliable, and seemed completely incapable of following basic instructions. The breaking point came on a Thursday morning when our biggest client called in a panic. They needed an emergency shipment of medical supplies to 3 different hospitals by noon the next day. It was already 10 a.m., and coordinating that kind of complex delivery on such short notice was nearly impossible. I called an emergency meeting with my team and started pulling up our routing software to figure out how to make this work. Everyone was scrambling, pulling up spreadsheets and databases, trying to calculate delivery windows and driver availability. Dennis walked in 20 minutes late with coffee stains on his shirt. I was about to lose it on him right there in front of everyone, but he sat down, opened that stupid notebook, and started writing. I ignored him and kept working with the team. We spent 2 hours trying to map out a solution, but kept hitting dead ends. Either we did not have enough drivers available, or the routes would not work with the time constraints, or the warehouse inventory was not where we needed it to be. Dennis finally spoke up and said he could have it done by 8 a.m. the next morning. Everyone stopped and stared at him. I asked him what he was talking about. He flipped through his notebook and started rattling off